day 3 here in Bali, so I'm about to have my third surf session. It is smaller than it was yesterday. Well, actually no, scratch that. The current is less than it was. It's not as strong as it was yesterday, so hopefully we'll have a little bit more fun and spend less time paddling. Yes, though, on Surfline says it's 4 to 5 feet, so way bigger than I'm used to. I'm gonna get ready, make myself another coffee, and put on some sunscreen because we're gonna have a little bit earlier of a session today. I'm gonna wear this one-piece surf thing I got from Billabong about 4 or 5 years ago. And then I have surf leggings. I don't know where they are. Where are they? These are them. These feel like regular leggings, but I bought them at a surf shop and they said they were surf leggings, so hopefully. Okay, so I'm gonna practice my pop-up here. I've learned a new technique. Paddle, paddle, paddle. Okay. Push up, leg, and then legs. Push up, leg. Surf hat, helmet. I'll link it down below.
Raise your hand up who know how to turn rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people for 5 race. Alright. So I'm looking the race. Make sure you have enough speed to paddle. Palm, paddle, yes. Put my hand here and flip. And roll on the back. So exactly what Rob said before is you want to put your hand one on the front and one on the back. The hand and the back is you need to pull your board on this way, and this one needs to be pushed, and your board gonna flip over. The moment your hand flips over, for example now already flipped upside down, I want to push, and this one I want to push my board. So how it look basically here, and then you pull yourself up, and then yeah. But first thing what you need to do, putting your chest first on your leg, so chest here. I let my board straight, center here. So imagine I'm in the wave. Alright, so imagine paddle first, paddle really fast, paddle, the wave coming. Alright, roll now, roll. Good. Perfect, chest first.
Yeah, well done.
Good, and stop behind.
Wait. Up, wait forward. Yeah, I love it.
So this was by far the low point of my trip, but I accidentally ran over an Australian lady. I was thinking that I could turn a little bit better, and there was somebody coming from the other side. I thought about bailing on the board, but I didn't want the board to shoot up and hit her and her kid. And as soon as I popped up, she started cursing me out and yelling at me, and understandably, I mean, I ran her over. But luckily, one of the instructors came over, and the team lead from the trip, and de-escalated the situation. And he did tell me it was not my fault, that this lady should have gotten out of the way. And from watching further videos, she did definitely position herself in the way of other surfers. She was just kind of hanging out, and she did get hit a couple other times. So I didn't feel as bad after that, but I'm just glad I didn't run over one of her kids. Her kids were dropping in on people a few times too. They were little kids though, so I definitely don't want to run into one of them with my board. But it was super crowded, and I'm just not used to surfing in such crowded conditions. And yeah, I thought I could turn a lot better than I could, which was clearly not the case.
Love it. Use that shot, that. Pizza on! Pizza on! Serve pizza! The rider closest to the breaking.
So we just finished with yoga. It pretty much became hot yoga. It was so sweaty and it kept going on, and everyone was just so exhausted. My first time doing yoga, so I wanted to try it out. But I recognized a lot of the exercises we did, or stretching that we did, were some stretches we also did in the army for the prep drill and some other stuff. Anyway, brings back horrible memories, but the army definitely stole some of those stretches and just renamed them. The waves were fun size today, but I had an incident. Very crowded at the reef break that we went to. There was 2 other surf schools, and then there was some private lessons going on as well. And then there was some other people just out surfing, which I don't know why you'd want to surf where there was a surf school, but. And they were sending multiple people onto waves, like a party wave, except for none of us can turn that well, or most of us can't turn that well. I can't turn that well myself. And anyway, so I ended up, this woman paddled into the wave. After I'd already gone, she started paddling, or after I'd already taken off on the wave, she started paddling, and she was way far out, like right in the zone. She was right here with her kid, and then somebody else was coming on the other side of me, and I tried to turn and I ran over her board, and I thought about bailing on my board, but then it would have shot up in the air. And so and she started cussing me out and stuff, and I felt really bad until one of the instructors came up, because the lady tried to escalate the situation. And I'm like, okay, whatever, I'm not gonna fight you. I just started to try to paddle off, and I didn't say anything to her. The instructor paddled up or came up to her and had a few words. And then when we were reviewing, and he told me I was not in the wrong, that this lady had been, you know, I had priority for the wave because I had started paddling first, and also that this lady had been in people's way. And she was just hanging out right at the bottom of the wave. The instructor went and talked to one of the other instructors, and yeah, anyway, I just got really nervous about surfing for the rest of the day. And then I went back once on a wave, and then she left with her kids, and I started surfing again. But it was just, I've never been in that situation in surfing where there's so many other people in the water and trying to catch waves. I would never put myself in that situation if it was just me. So yeah, I was definitely a little bit nervous after that, a lot. I'm pretty nervous for the next few sessions. So, but yeah, we just got back from the yoga, like I said, and then we're gonna go get some dinner. We're gonna go get pizza. I need some. I need some. And the smoke's really bothering me around here. It's really bothering my throat. And then there's big fires going on other islands across the water. So. Cattle cover.
Yeah. Missing anybody? Yeah. Nope, clears.
Pizza's really hard to